I think they could, take some big shots. I think Danilo Gallinari is within their reach with the cap space that they have, and I think it makes them immediate title contenders, even more so because of the performance that we saw to Luka Doncic. But with a guy like that, it's just another weapon alongside Porzingis. You're going to shoot on everybody. I think they should also take a look at Bogdanovich as well, just because those two wing spots, shooting guard and small forward, with Hardaway and Finney-Smith in right now, are the guys who could get moved out of the starting lineup easiest.
This isn't a great market for a third star as far as this offseason, unless you think Gallo is that guy. I look at the draft, where apparently they want to trade into the lottery in that same sort of aggressive move to try to get that third star. I'm not sure I love that unless it's like a top 6 pick, because I think there are some clearly defined star potential guys in that tier. After that, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth whatever you have to give up to get it. So when I look at this draft, with them picking 18th, when I hear star potential, I go to a guy who you talked about earlier with Alexej Pokusevski, because if you get him in a motivating situation with great player development around him, he could be special. The issue is, if you're in urgency mode, he will not be great right away. Obviously, the dude needs to add 50 pounds, and we need to see him more consistently engaged. We need to see him more capable and disciplined defensively. The tools are obviously so incredible. His touch at his size, his passing instincts, his shooting. And so when I look at what that could be down the road, because in Dallas, I trust them to maximize most people's potential. It's kind of what they do. You have the Luka Poku pick and roll with KP on the perimeter and 2 other shooters around them. Pokusevski making those decisions off the short roll with his passing. His ability to push and transition too is so enticing. And yeah, you don't really want people taking the ball out of Luka's hands, but it's kind of like what we talked about with Trae Young. You need other guys who can do that to be a championship team. Pokusevski, to me, is that guy who down the road could run the pick and roll and be involved as the roll man. There's so many different ways you could use him, and there are worlds in which he turns into nothing, absolutely nothing. And we've seen concerning flashes of him on the basketball court, but there's also a world in which he turns to a star who can be that third guy that this team is desperately looking for.